that, like I think all of us in reality do a really good job of that. Like our conversations when I talk to Matt and Jake of like, I feel like there's genuinely like shit we say on the podcast versus shit we say when we just talking. Like I think there's still a good disconnect there. Where I probably have less of a filter anywhere, whether it's talking on a mic or talking normally, is if I'm not necessarily like you always say, bring shame back, and I get you on serious shit. If I don't think something serious, there's no shame to it, in my opinion. It's just whatever. It's a funny story. And as somebody who's lived an interesting life, I won't say good, bad, otherwise, but I've had an interesting life and weird shit happen. Like it's like the dad story of like, I'm 18 years old. I ain't seen this nigga in 16 years, and he just pull up one day at my grandma's house, and I'm taking a shit, and I'm just like, that's an odd story. Like that shit ain't like, and it ain't like no like poor pity sad me. It's just like that's just wild. Like who the fuck like, and then the nigga tried to sell me on we got some land in Texas, and I'm like, you can't be my first scam. Like you can't be absentee father plus like my first scam. Like that shit don't add up.
Was he lying though?
It depends who you. So my aunt works in the courthouse, and she was trying to find out stuff, and supposedly there is some connection between like, I got the wrong last name because he did have a more fire. Like, because if he was here, my last name would have been McKnight, and I'm like, that's more fire.
Nah, I mean like, these days it's tough, but that is a much better last name for sure.
That's what
I mean,
wife says the same shit.
For the question, McKnight. He wasn't around.
Like his last name being McKnight in your situation is very funny. Now that Will said that,
that's what I'm saying. Funny. Like that, like it makes sense.
It's very funny.
Like the name fire, but shout out to Brian McKnight.
If my parents had stayed together, my name would be Deshaun McKnight, and I don't know what the fuck my middle name would have been.
Your name would have been Deshaun McKnight.
You would have like. We wouldn't have been able to question your nigga rights, but
damn, you'd have had the names of two foul niggas.
Like, because there was an argument in when I was born. Yeah, I can say this now. My grandma ain't gonna trip. Is when I was born, they had like my grandma, and my mom had an argument in the waiting room of like. So I got like a late birth. I don't know how you did it with your kids, but like I had literally like a late birth certificate because they argued for several hours about what I was gonna be named. And so the doctors finally just like walked out and said,
your grandma knew damn well everyone wasn't gonna let no Deshaun up in that motherfucking house.
A Deshaun McKnight? You might have went D1 with that name.
Your athleticism probably would have went up a little bit for sure.
My sciatica would have held back. It would have seen the name and be like, nah, this ain't the fight I want.
This nigga too solid. We can't like life would have been like he too solid.
This nigga gonna be something.
Oh shit. Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
Power forward. UCLA, Deshaun McKnight, number 33.
I always. What year was it? Let me make sure my memory's not fucking me up here. What year did? I want to make sure I got this year right, so I'm not. Yeah, that's what I remember thinking that. Back when I still had dreams of like I was gonna go pro, I definitely thought I'm like, if Kawhi stayed 4 years at SDSU, I could definitely start as a freshman
and play with Kawhi.
Pro what?
Leonard. If Kawhi stayed 4 years at SDSU, I was like, I could get to SDSU. I could start at SDSU.
What was your freshman year?
My freshman would have been 2013.
He was long gone.
No, he was a freshman 2009. He was in 2009, 2010 as a freshman. Oh, he played from 6 to 11.
He was playing in the finals in 2013.
He would have. Okay, so we would have been a year apart. Okay. See,
you get the SDSU on the downturn.
Yeah, like, that would have made way more
That's
sense.
Such a you thing to happen.
That's a fact. And I'd like see, and like if niggas do my high school GPA, like it would have made mad sense. And I was hyped to like play with Kawhi. I would open that door, niggas would have looked at me like, Niggas said, "Can you count to 4 years?"
The pick and roll with him and Kawhi would have been ass.
All I gotta do is set the screen.
He just knew I was gonna say it was fire.
He doing pick and pop with Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, Kawhi wasn't even scoring like
wouldn't have fared nobody.
So like, that shit would have been. We was going for all defense. We'd have been the best defensive team in the country. That's a lie.
It would have been. It would have been like. It would have been like the team had 12 steals, Kawhi had 10.
Well, yeah, that's that Kwame graphic. Like him and Kobe dropped 84.
Yeah, that's what it would have been. Talk about me and Kawhi, the best defensive duo in college.
Oh, see, yeah, and I missed AD by a year. Not that
Stop saying these things like these things, man.
the nigga said, "Oh, he actually played."
He said I missed AD by a year. Like, yes, that's what it was.
Hey, he might have stayed.
This nigga played JUCO talking about I missed AD.
Hey, I saw. Before we get into the actual episode, I saw there's such like a disconnect between, and I know a lot of Twitter and this shit is just to troll and be whatever, but like niggas who at least assume to have serious conversations, we're talking about did AD have did he not live up to the hype of his career, being the number 1 overall pick, like and all this other shit when he came out of Kentucky, and I'm just like, we gotta step back if we are downplaying niggas like Anthony Davis for the career they've had, like then just we only celebrating like 10 people ever. Like we just can't make Anthony Davis like a low bar. Like that's insane.
In comparison to who though?
To just so this conversation was going around like number 1 picks and if they lived up to it. So obviously like it came into my algorithm because our number 1 pick has not lived up to it. Understandable. Get it. But then, like, they were talking about, like,
in theory, Zion ain't lived up to it. In theory, he hasn't.
No, when he plays, Zion is great. But the nigga just don't play. And at year 7, like, you are what you are. Like, he talented as hell. He can score 25 in a given night, but the nigga just don't play consistently. But then there was, like, conversation, like, did AD live up to his hype? Did Kyrie? And Kyrie's weird because he got hurt his 1 year in college, so he only played, like, 4 or 5 games, I think, before he got hurt at Duke.
I think like 8, but it was single-digit games though.
Yeah, and so I was like, and Kyrie, they even said like, did he live up to his prestige? And it's like they used Brooklyn against them and Boston, obviously. And I'm like, if we saying Kyrie and AD, like, you more tapped in with college ball, but I'm like, you feel like they lived up to being number 1 overall picks?
Yeah, they won titles and they've been some of the best players in the league. Like you can't be like they ain't live up to number 1 picks. Now, are they some of the greatest number 1 picks? No, but did they live up to it? Yes.
But the greatest number 1 picks, the problem with that is like you include niggas.
Actually, they might be some of the greatest number 1 picks because them niggas be trash.
It's a big gap once you go like LeBron, Duncan, Magic, Shaq, obviously are like top 5, top 6 players, right? After that, it does get a little tough. Like, there's a lot of misses at number 1. Like, but shout out to Magic, shout out to LeBron, shout out to Tim Duncan. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Allen Iverson.
Shout out to AI. Shout out to what's my man's name? Shout out to Andrea Bargnani.
In this climate,
see, I don't know anything about Andrea Bargnani post him playing basketball. So like, if he does some shit, like I'm not affiliated. I just know I was looking at funny number 1 overall picks because
I'm assuming any white person did some shit. And don't come to me saying he's Italian because all that is is white without the cut on it. That's white. That's white without the. You ain't put baking soda in the dope.
Damn. What was I gonna say? Number 1 overall picks. Shout out to Ricochet. How would fuck you say that nigga's name?
Ricochet. Zachary Ricochet. That nigga. You such an American. It disgusts me.
He don't score enough points for me to really memorize his name. Because I guarantee you, if he was hooping, I would know his name. Like I'm not. Anyway, let me stop.
How many points per game he got to score?
More than what he doing. Like, you, man, look. That's a funny question. How many points do a nigga have to score if you remember his name?
Shit. There been niggas that average 30 who names you might not know.
I guess what? Draymond averages 8, so that's got to be like the floor?
Sure, why not? Because we know Draymond because he scored.
that ain't the question. Just how much do... What was Ben
Let's
Wallace?
see what's his averages. What's Zachary averages?
They go look like Draymond.
They say 120th in the league. 11.1 points per game.
Oh, he in double figures. Look at him. Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
Hey, like I was saying, this is the Group Chat podcast.
That nigga was born in 2005.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Make y'all niggas feel old, don't it?
Some would say.
Makes you niggas feel old. With that being said, again, this is the Group Chat podcast. I'm joined as always by my brother, standing in at 6'3", 215 pounds. Tony is in the building. How we feeling today?
6'3", 215. 9 is throwing me the ball. I'm frustrated. Get me out of here.
See, that's the... You can't nickname yourself, especially when you trash. like you just... There's got to be rules on, like... There's always been kind of rules associated with nicknames. It's like, my nigga, you can't nickname yourself. And it was worse because you played even worse post the nickname. Like, they didn't even know you had that nickname.
The problem is not that. The problem is that he said that's his alter ego. So the other version of you is more ass, nigga.
Oh, man. They got... Hey, you know it's... I feel like historically it's always been tough to separate quarterbacks and receivers because it's like you take niggas like obvious examples like when Peyton had Wayne and Harrison, it's like, damn, like how great are they versus how great is he, and like how would these numbers look if they weren't together? It's real easy in 2025 because niggas looking at AJ Brown and Justin Jefferson and going like, all right, this ain't their fault. Like, this ain't their fault. Standing in, he running point today. Will standing in at 6 foot, 185. Hasn't been sent home by the team yet. How we feeling?
Well, when's the last time you was 6 foot, 185?
Oh man, it's been a while. One of the last time I was 180. Anything was for sure 2014-ish.
Shit.
For sure.
24.
I'm feeling like Christian Paul out here. 6 foot 185 ball head.
That's the classic.
Christian Paul.
6 foot 185 with the baldy.
Hey, I got the Clippers to the top. I won a ring with my Clippers. My shit, I was solid.
I'll never forget you being so upset that you couldn't like get back on defense because you had 99 speed.
Oh, I was heated. I used to because like the 2K11, which is regarded as, now I haven't played a 2K seriously post, I think 17 was the last one I played even remotely. I've bought a couple since then, but I haven't played them. 2K11 is like widely considered the best 2K, right? And I remember we was on there playing. But I do remember they was on bullshit with like trying to go in and out of the paint. Like you just stuck to niggas that you had no business sticking to. And it was like, because that was when they tried to have like the whole, like remember like your offensive defensive awareness was like crazy to you overall. And if you had low, like your player basically walked around like he was in like a class with 6 other people. That's media training, by the way. I don't know if I say it like that about 3 years ago.
Now I don't even want to know what you would have said.
Who is this in the chat? They said white with a little more salt and butter. Who was that?
See,
hey yo,
who mans is that?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Hold up, I'm about to go to where's. Let me pull up chat.
We got nothing but respect for the LGBTQ
white
plus IA.
White with a little more salt, but this nigga come. I see. I don't want to respond.
I got nothing but respect for the community.
Will, who's your most respected community?
So what? Like, black community. The black community.
You can't use niggas. Like, who's like the next community? Who's number 2? Like, women. Who's on your list of like how much respect you got?
Black women.
He got you there.
See me. Will got media training too. Don't let niggas lie to you. Will got his media training too.
I'm definitely media trained.
That management.
Why y'all think I get on here and duck and dodge shit so eloquently?
Why was you standing next to Brian Urlacher though?
He was standing next to me.
Hey, he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell.
Talk about why was Brian Urlacher standing next to me looking like he could have got folded up on that boat?
Hey, they always say about I'm not trying to air him. Fuck him. Hey, you know how they say some niggas like look like they still could play the sport? Like niggas say that about like Shannon all the time, like, oh, he still lifts, so he looks like he can still play, even if he don't want to get hit. Urlacher look like he can still play.
What, football? I mean, he didn't look like he was in football shape.
But he didn't look out of shape. Like he
he looked like he looked like he could still, like, I don't know if he was in football shape, but he looked like he could still throw a few niggas around.
If y'all need
Brian Urlacher, club bouncer.
Yeah, like he looked like he could do. He looked like he could do something like that. He could be a bouncer.
Get some cover 3 against the Packers, a little sub package. Tell that nigga run 5 plays.
I mean, at this point, we'll take anybody at linebacker.
How old? He got to be the same age. He's the same age as Phillip Rivers. We got grandfather signing NFL contracts.
I don't fucking know.
How old?
Your man feel?
That ain't my man.
Charger for life.
That's he only 47.
Brian Urlacher
crazy.
Only 47.
And when they put Phillip Rivers on his ass, it's gonna hurt.
Yo, he was talking about the Italians. He said he wasn't talking about me.
Ain't you like part Italian?
That comment was to Italians was very funny.
I can't.
So with a little more.
I'm not Italian, but like the white that I am ain't like much better. So it's not like I could be like nigga, like no, I ain't Italian. Like I got German, so it's not.
The white you are is much worse.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, this is why when we joked about 23andMe, there's a reason why I won't ever do that shit. Is because I'm scared to go on like that side of my family and like find out some shit that I'm like, nah, this gotta go.
You don't want your shit to go back to the big dog.
Because like my luck, I'm gonna find out.
Did you say the big Dolph?
Both sides.
He
talking about Young Dolph and not the rapper.
He don't want his lineage to trace back to Big Dolph.
To the Dolphster.
I always used to think that shit was fucked up because like the day.
Come on, you can't be ashamed of your lineage, Justin. You're gonna get that 23andMe.
The day he died is 3 days before my grandfather was born, and there's some shit that I just don't want to think about. I'm like, this. I don't believe in reincarnation, but I'm like, this is too close for comfort. What else can I add about myself in 5 minutes?
You talking about Larry like this is crazy. First off, rest in peace to Larry.
I always say this is getting more shit.
Wherever he may be.
Knock on the floor.
You saying they sent Larry to the basement is crazy.
Acting like there's not a chance is crazier. I always say when we talk about that, because I'm like, we've had the discussion of like, all right, so how do you know, like introducing grandparents and shit, right? And for most people, it's really easy. And Hawaii, when I've had the conversation, I'm like, look, when it comes to like grandparents, we like my side's a little weird, right? Obviously got so and so, and then I'm just like, she's like, well, yeah, I'd like to see your grandma's like, yes, perfect. He's like, oh, and Larry, and I'm like, we'll see. Out there, A&M drops tomorrow. there's like a curse seal in Naruto where like you just stick something to somebody and that shit stays with them until they go. Like that's Larry's memories. I just got that shit like curse seal to me, and I'm like, when I go, he goes. I can enjoy the memories, but I'm like, I don't need to pass this on. That's like trying to prevent generational trauma, like break curses. I'm like, I'm gonna just go when I go down in the ground, like his memory's going with me. So salute.
Tell Larry
with that
being said, man.
I've said a few on here, and
hey,
like
Tony,
people that know me.
You want to fund the Larry doc?
Oh, no.
Larry, the finding out.
No. That might be worse than what 50 just put out. Who y'all listening to this week, man? Who we got for Rapper of the Week? Will, I know it's Wale for the 5th week in a row. Tony, who you listening to this week?
Who's my rapper
much
of the
better
week
right now.
Who's my rapper of the week?
My rapper of the week is Bodie James. I don't think Bodie's been my rapper of the week before yet, but if he has, so what? I listen to good raps. Sorry about it.
I don't think I got a rapper of the week this week. I haven't really been listening to too much, honestly.
Who's your good woman of the week?
Who I've been listening to as far as R&B? Let's see. What was the last thing? I don't know. So I don't have like I haven't been listening to like a lot of music, but I did randomly search up like I went to like because I'm looking at my YouTube history or whatever, and I searched up like Fantasia's like American Idol run, and I was just watching like all the clips from her like winning that season of American Idol. I was like, yeah, she was cooking.
Y'all got me fucked up because that wife went back and listened to that clip of us talking about like Summer Walker and Chris Brown, and made her go and listen to the episode. Shout out to her for supporting the episode. But then I get a text randomly, and she's like, "Oh, so you wanted to go early to the concert to see Summer Walker?" And I'm like, "You know, Bryson Tiller was like the opening act, right? Like you could have gone to him. You ain't have to go straight to Summer Walker." I'm not saying wrong, but I'm like, you ain't have to go straight to her. There was somebody else singing there. Bryson Tiller bought Chris Brown a Lamborghini for taking him on tour. I think that's fucked up. You never bought nobody a Lamborghini, Will.
Nobody.
I be fucked up. I'm a fucked up nigga sometimes. What can I say? Buying Lamborghini. First off, I ain't got Lamborghini money. Let's start there.
That's you right. What you got? The McLaren, the Royce money? What are we looking at?
I got
nigga said a Royce.
2002 Toyota Camry money.
That bitch go 400,000 miles.
1,000%.
In this economy, that ain't bad at all.
And it don't cost much to fill it up. So, that's the kind of money I got. Low budget.
Niggas is lying. Honestly, and I'm gonna be kind of lame here. Cole's my rapper of the week, mainly because I was going back and listening to mixtapes. Cole's got a great fucking mixtape catalog. I was thinking so much about this, and we'll ask this question before we actually start doing our lists.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we talk about certain things as their facts, right? And enough people say something, we just kind of all think it's facts. And so there was two that I was listening to, two that we've stated a bunch on here that I'm like, are these actually facts? Is Friday Night Lights definitively Cole's best mixtape? Is my first one. Because I was listening to a lot of Cole, I'm like, and it's weird because you're comparing one guy against himself in obviously different spaces, but like Cole's got a lot of shit and a lot of really good fucking mixtapes. And Friday Night Lights is incredible. I'm not even trying to shit on Friday Night Lights here, but I'm just saying, like, are we actually sure Friday Night Lights is Cole's best mixtape?
It's not definitive, but like for me too, yeah. But it's not a definitive thing. And I mean, he don't got like hella mixtapes, but like it's when you think about like the ones that people like revere, being Friday Night Lights and was it the warm up? It's you could argue one of the two.
Because so the warm up is the one that in my head as I was listening to it, I'm like, damn, is this just as good? Like, because it's weird when you say production, because obviously mixtapes you listen to like two types of productions. If you listen to a nigga like Wayne, it's just everybody else's beats. It's not really production versus Cole, and Cole, like the whole niggas who came up on mixtapes, they obviously were doing original sound on them. So production's kind of a weird argument, but I'm like the rapping on the warm up is extremely comparable to Friday Night Lights, and so that made me think. I'm like, damn, is this like, is there a chance it's not just, oh, Friday Night Lights is for sure his best shit?
I mean, Friday Night Lights just has better production on it.
I'm not mad at that. He's also, because what year did Friday Night Lights drop?
2010, I want to say.
Okay, and Warm Up's 09. Okay, stay close. Warm Up just sounds like very, very beginning J. Cole. Like that nigga just was, because he was just in the apartment with like a beat machine. Oh, what was you gonna say about Friday Night Lights?
No, my bad. I had just said I think I was just saying the same thing Tony was saying, as far as like, for me, that was definitely his best project. But we can kind of keep going into what we were talking about.
My second one, and this is the other one, is like, again, production's weird, but are we also sure? And Wayne's got classic series and mixtapes. Is No Ceilings Wayne's best mixtape?
I think it is. You could argue that for sure. It's not clearly his best mixtape, but I think it's his best mixtape. For me, it just has the least amount of fat on it.
That's fair. Because the Drought 3 obviously gets a lot of consideration. Dedication.
I was big on. I mean, for me, it's No Ceilings, but I think I was big on like Sorry for the Wait though. Like I thought that was
Sorry for the Wait's fire too.
Pretty good top to bottom. The first one.
Sorry for the Wait is such a Wayne project because it's fire. And then that nigga has like 2 songs at the end where he bring in a bunch of people that nobody want to fucking listen to, and it's like, you could have left this somewhere else. Like you could have just left this at the office. Like, and Sorry for the Wait's got the one song where now it's like it's bleeped out on fucking streaming services because niggas was talking about doing wild shit. So I was just like,
which song we talking about?
I don't remember the fucking name. It's literally like the last song in Sorry for the Wait. And
Wayne lucky I got love for him how I do, because like me now being like a grown man, like that shit he said, I ain't even gonna bring up the line. If you know about it, but that shit he said on that Karate Chop remix, I'd have never listened to that nigga again. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was out of his mind for saying that shit.
But what great rapper don't got those lines that you just like?
No, that one was OD though. I could let some shit go, but that one, he was wilding.
You can't let that go.
Nah.
Biggie got those kind of lines. Like, I don't know, man.
No, Biggie got the line.
Biggie got a couple. Biggie got like a handful that you was like, all right, what are we doing? Yeah. I'm gonna let one of y'all rock first because the nigga's sick. So one of y'all gonna have to MVP this episode. Looking at
DMP illness, 1990 to 1995.
Hey, why did this nigga just say I have you know what? Like, why he put that on me? Why he put that on me?
I didn't say that's what you had. I was just pointing out a fact of a situation.
He put the fire nickname on you.
Gosh damn. Oh my gosh.
Niggas refuse to get on the court with you.
I wouldn't put that on you because I wouldn't put that on my sister. But take her away, I would probably put that on you.
You putting listen.
He said I ain't got no respect for him. I guess whoever wants to do the top 10 list, and then what do you think was like the hardest tape you had to leave off? Like what was like your number, like essentially your number 11? Because I know I was struggling with that shit.
I know Tony. I seen Tony put his in the group.
Yeah.
Let me try to find mine. You got yours up, Tony. I know you have put it. Oh, actually, I got yours. I don't know if you got it or if you want me to.
Where's the note? Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Okay, so
mine ain't in order whenever we get to me, but mine ain't in order.
Oh no,
mine for sure not in order.
And yeah, shout out to my man in the chat. He said Wayne was definitely tripping for sure.
You niggas know. Niggas know.
So hey, if you want to be brave, say it. We live. Say it.
Hell no, I'm not saying that out of respect. Boy, is you crazy? and respect to the family, not Wayne.
Justin think he uncancelable. I gonna get that nigga out the paint.
Super fast.
I definitely am not no. Anyway, I ain't gonna say that. Go, Tony.
So this is continuation of our 20-year mixtape list. So recounting the best 10 mixtapes of the last 20 years. This is 3-part that we doing. So this is part 2. So my top 10 mixtapes of the last 20 years is Rick Ross, Rich Forever, Meek Mill, DC2, Lil Wayne, No Ceilings, Jeezy, Trap or Die, Migos, YRN, Future, Monster, Wiz Khalifa, Taylor All the Dice, J. Cole, Friday Night Lights, Chief Keef, Back from the Dead, and 2 Chainz, True Religion.
Yeah, what do you feel, before you know this, what do you feel was like the hardest tape to leave off?
For me, a few hard ones that I left off. I have a few. It was got Blue Dream and Lane, Juicy J, Live Love, ASAP Rocky, obviously. Drought 2 and Dedication 2 by Wayne. Forlorn by Wale, 56 Nights in Beast Mode, Future, Detroit, Big Sean, and Days Before Rodeo, Travis Scott. And I want to say this too. I'm glad I just remembered this. If anybody listening, you'll notice there's no Gucci Man on my list. And for me, in this exercise, it hit me that I think Gucci Man has the best mixtape discography of anybody. And I don't really think I think there's people with bigger tapes or more known tapes and stuff like that. But I think Gucci is in a tier of his own with the amount of mixtapes he has, but also the quality. I don't think Gucci has a whack mixtape. Even if it's not someone's favorite, I think he's never made a bad mixtape. And my whole thing is this is essentially 2005 to about 2014, because I think we got Apple Music and all that type of streaming became a big thing in 2015. So my list is essentially 2005 to 2014 when we was using live mixtapes, when we was using Dat Piff or Spinrilla, shit like that.
So do you think then, like, Gucci doesn't have, like, quote unquote, like the #1 project, but if you listed out like the top 100 kind of theory, right? And Gucci would have more entries in the top 100, even if it's not 1 through 10.
You probably got to go to 100.
I was about to say he might have the best, but I think it's just I don't even think it's fair to everybody else to put him here, because I could have made this list with at least 3 of these tapes being Gucci Man tapes, maybe 4.
No, Waka Flocka is kind of crazy.
Nah.
Kevin Flocka Durant. That was your shit.
I love all them Flocka tapes, but I was
gonna say I know he actually fucked with them.
No, I couldn't.
As a man from Atlanta, I can understand the Gucci take, but he spread himself thin. You rolling with that?
Hey, I'm not from Atlanta. I cannot disagree. I'm not here to disagree, but I'm glad we got people tapping in.
Just see, now they'll say I'm bugging. Just never mind. My list is weird because some of this shit, like I can only be honest to myself, and some of the shit I just wasn't listening to, right? So, like, I don't have really context on the Gucci tapes because I wasn't listening to Gucci. No, we'll get the jokes out now. There's no Logic tapes on here. There's no fucking whatever else niggas want to associate me with.
You got the miseducation of Freddie Gibbs on there, I'm sure. Whatever the fuck that stupid ass cover he had, Lauryn Hill cover he had.
Hey, shout out to Freddie. Freddie Gibbs is like, Freddie Gibbs can rap his ass off. I like Freddie a lot.
Absolutely.
But if you said like Gun to Your Head rap like a Freddie Gibbs song, or like, oh, the best Freddie Gibbs project. Look, man,
I think you was probably low key great. Low key, you was probably the first person I ever heard mention Freddie Gibbs.
If y'all remember from Xbox, Patrick put me on to Freddie Gibbs.
That's what I remember. And then I think what was that not even a few years later, it was probably a while later when I told y'all I was saying that again. And Portillo's, he had that GSPN chain on and shit.
Yeah, so shout out to Freddie. What else was I going to ask you about your list? I got it up here. Let me make sure.
Freddie Gibbs will be mentioned again on our year-end list, just so everybody knows.
Oh, that's a fact. No, Freddie now puts out incredible fucking albums. Like, Rob Me a Nigga by Freddie Gibbs got me through the summer. What was your summer? Wait a minute. You can't just say certain shit like that.
That's very funny.
We need to know what he did that summer. Get this nigga on camera.
I'm like, hold up, you can't. Hey yo,
don't get in these comments incriminating yourself.
That's a fact.
Justin Attell.
Why I gotta be snitch? Oh man. Who else? Who's a notable one? Was there anybody? So obviously Gucci, you said would have multiple. Was there anybody else you were considering putting two tapes in, like two tapes from the same artist?
Wayne and Future. Wayne and Future was the only other guys that when I looked at the list, I'm like, this could have been multiple tapes. Obviously, that Run Future had, and even if you going back to like some of his earlier tapes, Dirty Sprite 1 and stuff like that. And then Wayne, I think Wayne was tough for me because I went through Dedication, I went through the Drought, and it was just like as high level of rapping he's doing is like there's so many of these songs I just don't need. Like I just don't need some of these beats and some of these songs to even be on this tape. But that's the bag he was in at the time. And I tend to give, for me personally, as like going through mixtapes, I tend to like lean towards the aspect of original production over like just rapping over the beat. That's just me though.
See, I get the point. It's interesting and polarizing, obviously, with mixtapes because Wayne has an argument as the greatest mixtape rapper ever, but it's all somebody else's shit, right? It's like you don't even have like production's not really in the equation for him. And I kind of give Wayne a pass just because I'm like, this nigga was on drugs. He was just rapping and just needed something to rap over. Like he was like this nigga didn't care. Like people like, oh, I got a song with Wayne. I'm like, I kind of guarantee like Wayne don't know you. Somebody just set the beat and Wayne said sure. And anyway, Will, who you got in the top 10? Who's your top 10 tapes?
So of course, no order. I know for sure we got a couple of. I know me and Tony for sure got a couple of the same. I know you're gonna have a couple of them too. No Ceilings, I got in there for sure. Friday Night Lights, I got in there for sure. I know you don't have this one in there, but me and Tony on the same page as far as Back from the Dead. Shout out Sosa. True Religion by 2 Chainz, Rich Forever. I got Trap or Die in there. I have 11-111 Theory by Wale in there. That was my shit. DC2. Oh, I'm trying to think. Did I have, how many was that? Because I ain't even got them numbered. 6.
I think that's 8.
I think that's
the track right.
I got the Drop 3 in there.
Okay.
And then I got Monster by Future. And then as far as who got left out was, I ain't even got a specific tape. It was definitely one of the Fab tapes though. One of the soul tapes. Okay. Maybe one of the soul tapes, or even I was probably more into the soul tapes than the No Competition mixtapes. No
Competition.
Yeah, okay. Like even I fucked with those too, but like one of the soul tapes is definitely like just outside that top 10.
Okay. So that's who yours is. Who you don't got Gucci on here either.
No, so like for me with Gucci, and I don't know if it was like I used to listen to Gucci, but like I never like, I don't know if I ever actually like played like a full Gucci mixtape like at that time. Like here, like in Chicago, like Gucci was just played everywhere. Like you damn near anybody, like wherever you was at, you heard Gucci. Like that's just kind of what it was. So it's like I never like I don't know if I've in the moment, I don't think I like listen to Gucci tapes, but I listen to Gucci music because it was just what was out there. It was just hot, like kind of around the city and shit like that. Like Gucci was for sure the hottest nigga like here for a while.
That's valid. And I'm not nearly as familiar with the catalog, obviously, as y'all. Does Chief Keef have how many mixtapes does Chief have?
A lot
of mixtapes.
A lot
of mixtapes.
So is that just like the clear, because y'all both got the same one, is that just like the clear outline, like this is his best shit, or?
I mean, a lot of people, so I mean, it was a lot of people that like Bang, that was his first mixtape.
Almighty Soul was a lot of people like
Almighty Soul, and that was kind of when everybody kind of came to know him or whatever. That was around not too long before the first album dropped. And I mean, he got a Sorry for the Wait, which came out in 2014, 2015. But you know,
shout out to that Sorry for the Wait tape. I used to play that tape on my way to driving school in like 2015.
You gotta get tapped in on Sosa. It ain't too late.
But for me, that Back from the Dead tape is the most. It makes my list because of the quality. Number one, like it really changed a lot of the sound. As did the album later that year or that next year. I think that's when Finally Rich came out. But it changed the sound. It was impactful, and that shit got Don't Like on it.
There you go. I'm gonna do my.
That had the original.
I remember. What's the first time I heard Chief Keef? That was.
I remember. The one thing I remember about Chief Keef coming out like to national acclaim, if you will, like outside of Chicago. The one thing I remember is when I first started seeing like his shit on YouTube. I want to say it was. And I was Will was on Xbox at this time, and I remember saying like oh, these niggas. I think I might have said like verbatim. I was like, well, these niggas really like that. And Will was like, the response from Will was let me know like when he's serious. He said, no, them niggas like that for real. I said, oh, these niggas are dangerous.
No, it was literally just a bunch of young like it was so crazy. Like it just being in Chicago at the time, like it was really crazy around there. Like. It's crazy now, but it's like with drill music kind of like being at the height it was. And I mean, I think that's what she had the light on Chicago in general as far as the way some of the violence and shit like that get talked about. But being there in that moment, it definitely felt like because it's like a lot of these rappers, they was like hot in the city. They may have not, like a lot of them, they may not have been like worldwide or nothing like that yet. But it's like when you think about like LA Capone and shit like that, like he was a big name in the city as far as rap going. Then number one, he was a kid, but then for him to get killed and shit like that, so it's like it was really crazy. Then the Lil JoJo shit was happening, so it was like,
and the Lil JoJo thing happened live, like that happened, and like that happened live.
I remember Tony used to he really used to text me like all the time. It'd be like different like Chicago rappers. He'd be like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with this nigga now, like, or you know, like I'm listening to his shit. This shit hard.
Speaking of Chicago, and see, that was a brilliant way to talk about something and not snitch once. That was impressive. Because you're really from there, so it's different. Like if I say some shit about someone from Chicago, it's like I didn't live there. I didn't experience that same way you just did. That was a masterclass on how not to snitch.
I mean, but also like I don't know these niggas personally either. Let's start there. like I can't. Like I've never seen anybody commit any crimes. It's for me to snitch.
Amen. Sorry, one quick question, then my final question after I reveal my list. Dirk didn't have one for y'all because y'all listened to Dirk more than I did. Dirk didn't have a tape.
What was that? What was that tape he dropped in 2014? That was so fire. Sign to the Streets. Sign to the Streets was fire.
Yeah, Sign to the Streets
was crazy.
Sign to the Streets too, I like more, but I remember the moment of that first Sign to the Streets tape.
I think the moment because it's like I don't know. I ain't listened to the second one in a while, but it's like that first one for sure. Like with all the shit going on in the city and stuff like that, like he came on there dissing. Like out the gate, he was like dissing niggas and shit like that. So that one might be right. That one might be somewhere right outside of my top 10 too. Sign to the Streets was like, I remember that shit, like, and it was so crazy, like, back then, like, not even crazy, but it was just, you know, like, y'all hear about like all the gang shit, like, that shit really, it was really a point to where, like, a lot of that shit, when it came to music, like, whether you like GD or BD or whatever, it's like everybody was blasting Dirk shit, everybody was blasting Chief Keef shit, everybody was blasting King Louis shit. Louis might be somewhere on my list too.
That's crazy. Like, see, Will representing his city. Tony, that was crazy. You putting on the Los mixtapes on there.
Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit,
bro. Los got a whole mixtape of Train freestyle. I'm surprised Justin didn't get on me for not mentioning Lupe.
Because I don't got a Lupe tape. What was it? On my top 10. See, when you like a nigga, you'll let them get away with some wild shit. I again listened to a bunch of mixtapes. Ransom came on, and I remember in high school thinking it was fire the way like rapped the alphabet, and I'm just like, man, nigga, I didn't need this. Like, if this is what you need to do to get a ZZ Top line off, like this was unnecessary. But I thought that shit was dope in real time.
Papoose whole flow. I remember, see, but like that shit was so like I remember when niggas was trying to make it say like Papoose rapping the alphabet forward and backwards was heat. That shit was ass.
Like,
oh, Z is for zebra, zigzagging through the safari. Like, what? Nigga, shut up. Fuck.
Hey, zebra zigzagging is hilarious.
Niggas used to be like, man, every word had a Z in it. Nigga, so?
Oh shit. Oh fuck, that was funny as shit.
We gotta come up with a list of trash shit like that, like rapping the alphabet backwards. Now, on next week's show.
Like concepts. Okay, not just bars.
No.
If we doing that, 99% of those Miami Heat lines in like the mid 2000s got to go away. Like y'all I hear Alonzo Mourning name one more fucking time in a rap song. So my top 10, I got Drought 3, No Ceilings, Warm Up and Friday Night Lights both made it for me. DC2, shout out to Temple Run Forever. Trap or Die, True Religion, There Is No Competition 2. I agree with you on the Soul Tapes. The Soul Tapes are fire too, and I feel like Fab to me is one of the best mixtape artists and has, in my opinion, 2 classic series, and so I felt that is what I was listening to, had me represented. What was that? So yeah, Trap or Die. 11-1-11 made it literally 2 weeks ago when Will started talking about it, because we were talking about 11-1-11 and Forlorn, and we was going on the track list of 11-1-11, and then I listened to that shit again after the episode. That shit is fire. 6, yeah, and so that's my 10. 11-1-11, Trap or Die, No Competition 2, True Religion. I wrote Trap. Damn, I'm stupid. I wrote Trap or Die twice.
You just know ball a little too much, maybe, you know?
I like, wait a minute, I'm on 9. I was sitting here looking, I'm trying to count my fingers and shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, this shit don't add up. I will get to my 10th here. Let me go back through my list. I do want to ask, though, as I figure out my 10th, how many of these guys, their best project is a mixtape versus an album they put out?
That's a good question. Out of all of our list or just your list?
Out of anyone's we mentioned, because I used to championships change this for me, but I did think DC2 was Meek's best shit before championships came out. Like
I wouldn't have thought that.
Oh, you wouldn't have?
Nah. I would have said I think DC4 is better than DC2, but DC4 is an album.
Okay. I have. See, my problem is DC2. Like I've like vividly remember listening to DC2 like just a shit ton, and so I might be misconstruing like necessarily like quality versus just like my favorite, because DC2 might still be my favorite. Like
that'll happen. They can exist together though.
Yeah. Is DC4? No. Wait, DC4 is that right? Which one had Heaven or Hell? Is that 3?
Is that Heaven or Hell is on 3, I believe.
That's 3. Yeah, that's DC3.
Heaven or Hell is on 3. I remember
3 is like
DC3 was fire. I don't know.
I think so too. I'm like
me thinking about Heaven or Hell and like the rest of the songs that was on there. DC3 was fire.
Nah, Kiss went crazy on that shit. Like that's just a really like good project. I don't know if it would make a top 10 list or shit like that, but that's just a really good fucking project. Like shout out to Meek before that happened. So yeah, so whose best shit could be their mixtape?
I would say Fab.
Yeah, Fab for sure.
So yeah,
like possibly Chief Keef.
Keef, possibly, yeah, you can make that argument.
Even though Finally Rich was dope.
If a nigga was born in like 1980, I feel like Street Dreams for Fab, they would say. Like I feel like they would say we bugging. I don't disagree with y'all.
Is 2 Chainz up there?
I was thinking that,
no, because his first album's
too good. Yeah, both.
That's
I was like,
good. Yeah,
based on a true story was fire.
And True Religion is dope as fuck, obviously, but I'm not respectfully. I wouldn't put it above it.
I mean, like, listen, I'm not mad at like I don't even know if I feel this way for sure, but I'm not mad at like niggas thinking No Ceilings is Wayne's best project.
I'm not mad at it. I just disagree.
Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. I don't know if I feel that way confidently, but it's like I'm not mad at that being thrown out there.
The more I was listening to shit as we prepared for this, I'm like, those first 2 Carters, man, they just stand in a place by themselves.
I think my list. I think
I would put him.
Yeah, my list. I would just say Fab and probably Sosa.
Again, we could disagree, but I guess the better question is to say, like, is it a fair conversation? Is Cole a fair conversation?
For what?
I don't think so, but I'm sure many do.
Friday Night Lights versus Forest Hills Drive. Is that a fair convo of what's his best shit?
Friday Night Lights not better than 4 Your Eyes Only. So
I was about to... Friday Night Lights is fire.
I don't think the consensus would agree with you.
The consensus, no, but that's what I'm saying. I understand the argument could be made.
I'm still on the side of like low key. Had Cole trimmed the fat on Born Center, like
that too.
That could have been like Born Center just got too many songs. Like I think Born Center was like 22 songs or some shit like that. I don't know if that was with the bonus or without, but it's like if Born Center was like 14 songs. Like that might be his best project. Well, one of, but yeah. So I don't even know. And I fuck with Friday Night Lights heavy, but I don't know if I wouldn't say I'm mad at the combo. I'm not having it.
What is if we don't count?
You could argue Tapes is Wiz best shit.
I didn't think about Wiz. I ain't mad at that argument. Even though Rolling Papers was my shit. Rolling Papers was dope at the time. I ain't listened to it in a long time, but Rolling Papers was firing me in the moment.
I'm gonna ask, and I'm not saying I agree, but I feel like you could make the convo. If we don't include Everything Is a Lot because it hasn't been out for long enough, does Wale have a case that his mixtape is his best shit?
Hell no.
Wale ain't dropped a bad album to me.
So. No, I'm not saying you don't gotta drop that album, but like if you drop like your best project.
And you saying like which mixtape are you saying you would put like? Because I mean I know Tony's favorite tape is for Lauren. Mine is 11-1-11 for Lauren is right after, and this I don't even know.
11 right there with you.
So if how many albums did we say Wale got? 8.
8, right?
Like I don't even know if I'm saying like 11-1-11 being like the top of my list. I don't even know if I'm saying that's better than 3 Wale albums. Just off top, like.
Are you entertaining 11-1-11 versus Ambition?
Well, I entertain it. Yeah. Am I going 11-1-11? It's up in the air.
The album about nothing.
I'll take 11-1-11.
I'll probably take 11-1-11 over the album about nothing. I don't know if I'm taking 11-1-11 over Gifted.
I'm not taking it over Gifted. I'm not taking it over Wow, That's Crazy. I'm not taking it over Forlorn 2.
I'm not taking it over Forlorn 2.
Are you taking it over Shine?
You could talk me into it.
Yeah, I would have
you could talk me into it.
And Shine was fire.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Has Wale? I mean, was Shine like? Was that the one Wale project where people were kind of like, or the consensus was that it wasn't good? Does Wale have a project like that where people just felt like it wasn't good?
I don't think so. I think Wale's thing is more so like this might not get as much pub as his last or his next.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know if he's ever dropped a project where like niggas was like, oh no, this ain't it.
Where was he calling and crashing out on radio stations? What year is this? Or like time frame?
That was an album about nothing, I believe. Yeah. Maybe no, it was Gifted. It was Gifted.
I was about to say that wasn't an album about nothing because the album about nothing was
Juicy J album came out that same year, which is why he was doing that.
Yeah, the album about nothing. He had the hits on there.
I'm on nothing. See, you look at the song list about the album about nothing. I feel like it should be a more should be thought of even higher just off like the track list. But I'm in my own, but see, that's my problem is I'm in my own world a lot. And so like what I think of an album versus what the consensus thinks of an album usually is like polar opposites. For the guys that we don't have on the list together or like the differences, are you I don't know if fan's the right word. Did you fuck with Fab, Tony? Or did you listen to a decent amount of Fab growing up?
Growing up.
Fab gotta be 50, right?
We just looked at that. I think he's 50. He's like, no, he's 48. Me and Erica just looked that shit up the other day for a reason I don't remember. But yeah.
I was about to say.
That's because that podcast they got with the niggas talking about let me see your gun.
Like, no, it was. It wasn't that. It was for a reason. I'm gonna ask. I do not remember why we looked that shit up.
Yeah.
No, I remember now because me and Davies went to the same school, not at the same time, obviously. But I was wondering how old Davies was, and Davies is like fucking late 30s or 41 or some crazy shit, like older than I thought. And then like we thought. Fab was like closer to that, but no, I'm lying. This is how it happened, and it's real quick. So we was looking at Wale's age, which turned us to look at Cole's age, which turned us to look at Drake and Kendrick's age, and then Davies came up in that for some reason. Davies is closer to 40, did not know that, and then we looked at Fab's age, and Fab is almost 50.
I hate Davies convos in my house.
They shouldn't exist anymore.
And you getting texts about something.
That's why.
You got to get a hairpiece.
There you go.
He come through with the Nick Wright. The Nick Wright or the Dion? Which one would you prefer?
Fuck. I'm not doing nothing the Nick Wright does.
He gonna pull up with braids.
I ain't doing shit. I did think about, but see, it doesn't work.
You pulling them next week with braids is crazy.
Gun to your head. You gotta do the what's fat with the flat top? Your big op. What's your big op name, Justin?
I got a big op.
What's fat dog name? No, what's his name? The coon, the fat coon nigga.
Oh,
Jason Whitlock.
Whitlock, you gotta pull up with the Whitlock flat top or the Nick right here. Gun to your head. Which one?
he definitely all kid and play.
Nigga, I would take like
you said.
I would take the razor blade with like no soap, no shaving cream, nothing. Just cut that bitch right down the. I'd rather.
He said, "Tell Noemi I love her."
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't say that on a microphone. No, like they're gonna kick me out. Like I can't. Nigga.
You calling Jason Whitlock his big op is crazy.
I showed,
especially because like if him and Jason, like Jason Whitlock, you might whoop your ass, Justin.
Never.
Hell no.
That's disrespectful.
I bet against Justin a lot. I would never bet against Justin against Whitlock though. Justin will beat the dog shit out of Jason Whitlock.
And we about to have right behind this. Don't let it get fucked up because I've been on my shit real good the last 2 months. I'm getting the little not little, but it's like the all-in-one home gym shit about to be right behind this fucking green screen. Like
that nigga doing dips.
He all calisthenics. he all muscle up.
Think if I was calisthenics, I would. Hey, shout out to Hot Damn My Rock. And Kane, I dead ass did like when Kane went on like that health journey. Whatever year that started, I think 2013, 2014. Feels like I was right after high school. Shout out to him. I really did think I was like. I remember I went to because I moved out at 21. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do calisthenics. I was like, I'm gonna go to the park. There was always mad kids at that fucking park. Like, I ain't about to do this shit in front of y'all. Like, because the first week I'm like, this shit gonna look terrible. So like, I ain't about to sit here and like not do like enough pull-ups in front of like some fucking kids. So
you doing pull-ups in front of a bunch of 7-year-olds? I'd call the police.
Like, I just try to get in shape. That's all. Niggas was just trying to be in shape. Now niggas getting the cops called on them. I showed my grandma a video of Jason Whitlock when he went at Ryan Williams earlier this year, and my grandma barely cusses. Like, she just old school, does not like to swear, and she let out 2 swear words in like 1.5 sentences. Like, gosh damn, like nobody likes him. And so,
what do you say about Ryan Williams though?
I could say this. YouTube, don't kill me. This is somebody else's words. He said Ryan Williams was too gay, and that's why Alabama was going to be a bad football team.
I mean, that's not true, but Ryan Williams got to catch the ball.
Nah, Ryan Williams had a bad season, like for his standards, but it's like it's tough because like I ain't gonna say a nigga fell off at 18. But at the same time, like niggas saw you at 17. Like niggas saw you at 17 have maybe like the game of the year for a receiver last year. And one of the biggest plays. And it's like, okay, I ain't gonna say you fell off at 18, especially first 2 years of my NCAA shit, my dynasty, that nigga was catching everything. My man had 140 and 153 catches. You can't laugh at that. You can't laugh at that.
I thought when you said when you started off, I thought you was about to tell me something about you, and then you started talking about like college football, like video games. So I was throwing off.
I could have 130 catches in a season.
Like you?
What's my yards if I get 130? If I have 130 catches, what's my yards?
130 catches in the season. 10. You going straight Devontae Adams time.
All screens, everything. All screens, everything hit behind the line of scrimmage. You ain't breaking no tackles.
Only nigga with a reception record with negative yards.
most receptions, least amount of yards, half a yard per catch.
I'll tell you. I what's they got? The fantasy football, the PPR. You just get
40 fumbles. every time he can hit the ball coming out. You too tall. You saying what happened? You saying you too tall? You saying what happened to Zach Ertz?
That nigga gonna look like Phillip Rivers Sunday.
Hey, that's elderly abuse. Like that shit. That nigga has a. His oldest child is older than fucking Tyler Warren. Like,
how you feel if you Derek Carr?
No, Derek Carr's the one that makes sense because Derek Carr, if he came back, the Saints still owe his ass $60 million. He can't go nowhere else.
Ooh.
Like Derek Carr got a reason financially to stay retired. The Saints would send some niggas to his house if he came out of retirement.
Shout out to Derek Carr.
Like he got because if you retire while you still
mixtapes, mixtapes up.
All right, so who's got the best one? Tony, who did? Oh no, you already said because you considered it was what Wayne and Future would have been the considerations for having a second tape if you picked an artist.
Yeah. And actually, we got sidetracked. So I do fuck with Fab to answer your question, and I have listened to a lot of Fab. I have listened to a lot of Fabulous. Yes. Fab's tapes was just always like good to me. I never I never looked at those as like great tapes. I just thought there was like good rapping. Like it was just always like quality. I could never listen to a Fab tape and say like, damn, this wasn't it. Like the only one that I had high expectation for that probably didn't meet was the I want to say the second Summertime Shootout. Or yeah, I want to say it was the second one, maybe the third.
The first one was fire.
Yeah, so the follow up to that, I had high expectations for. It didn't meet it just as much because the first one is a classic to me, like it's a certified classic. So the follow up I think was a little off, but yeah, I for sure listened to Fab's favorite best shit to me, and this probably could have made my top. This probably could have made my top 10. Had we done this like a few years ago. That Friday Night Freestyles is some of my favorite shit.
When him and Kiss were on their little run doing that shit, because that's what inspired the little Freddie versus Jason shit and all of that. When they were doing them
Freddie versus Jason's an album, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I was in my head. That kept coming back in my head. I was like, is that an album? Because if that's a tape, it might make it. Because they were going crazy on that. Also, just to clarify, because I was trying to make sure, was 2 the one that you said was bad, or would you think 3? Because there is a third.
No, it wasn't.
Shootout.
Neither is bad. It just wasn't as great. It was 2. It was 2. I think. I'm on the internet. I can look this up real quick. But
3 is one objectively a bad tape. Like, and I fuck with Fab heavy, but 3 is objectively just that was when niggas was hitting Fab with the Atlanta Hawks T-Mac jersey. Like, and it was like, yeah, it's over, buddy.
Oh yeah. Wait. Is this? Yes, 3. I don't even remember listening to 3, honestly, because I saw these features. I was like, Fab, this is not what I'm here for from you, brother.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so 2 didn't meet the expectation of 1, but it was still solid though.
No, that's fair. Again, Fab to me is one of the he was one of the best when it came to tapes. I wanted to ask y'all because what is a podcast without rankings? Who is y'all? Because we talked a little bit about drama 2 weeks ago. Who is? Because everybody talks about like who had the best mixtape run, who had the best tapes, and it's kind of the same names. But if you had to like just Mount Rushmore 4 people involved with mixtapes in general, who makes that for y'all?
Just involved with tapes, so we can include the artist or no?
DJs and...
You can include the artist. You can include because to me like Drama would make it. Like you can't talk about mixtapes and not say DJ Drama. I just think that would be just be insane.
That's fair. My son called a Rico because of him. So
like
Drama, yes. Drama for sure. I think Drama's probably 1-1.
It's.
After that, I would go.
Would you put 50 or would you put G Unit?
I was thinking 50, but then I'm like, is it 50 or is it Who Kid?
That's fair.
Who Kid was involved in a lot.
I would go 50 for the sake of the convo. So I'm gonna go Drama. I'm gonna go 50 because those those G Unit tapes, 50 Cent is the Future, all of that really changed really changed the mixtape game. So I'll go Drama 50. Gotta go Wayne because it just wouldn't feel right. And we'll go Trapaholics.
Ooh. Okay. And there's again feet to the fire, but it's. Give me a second. I'm making sure that I'm protecting the peace in my home.
That's what Magic said on that fateful night.
Niggas know, I'm protecting peace. I'm protecting peace because there's only so much time. Like when you already got to, because I get fucked up. This is Sideshow saying for the mixtapes. Like I said, job of the MVP. A nigga been sick for the last 48 hours. I'm all fucked up. I still got fucking tomorrow. I will be live for anybody listening. I will be live in the morning tomorrow. Tony will be there. He's gonna be up nice and early, 6 a.m. Promise, it's done in real time.
Yes, I
shit
up at 6 a.m. to talk the Ravens.
Hey man, look, we got it's you after the tapes. Does Jeezy have another consideration because he made all our lists for Trap or Die?
Hold on, repeat that, bro.
For Jeezy mixtapes.
Does he have one that can compete with Trap or Die?
Yeah, like if he had to get a second one on the list.
That is, see, I think it would be for me. I was thinking about that because I was running some Jeezy tapes too, and it's either going to be Streets is Watching is up there, but it doesn't meet the 20-year criteria. If we just going period, then I would go Streets is Watching. You could make an argument for It's the World, the first It's the World, and The Real Is Back, the first Real Is Back. That had Ballin' on it, Flexin', had some joints with Freddie on there. It had Win video famously starring Jason Terry.
I don't remember. Was that I don't even know how you say this. Media training kick in. Was that N-word shit Nas put out? Was that technically a mixtape, or what was that released as?
No, that was an album. That was an album.
Oh, that was officially an album. Okay. Oh, y'all did. I just tried to think in my head. I'm like, how do you say that like live? Like, what is the appropriate? When Nas decided everybody else wasn't worth his time, like, how did we go about this? Nobody. I said it 2 weeks ago. Nobody put So Far Gone in the top 10. I said it was personally for me.
Why the fuck would I ever?
I fuck with So Far Gone. I don't think I ain't got it in my top 10 though, but I fuck with
that era of Drake raps. Y'all know I despise that era of Drake raps, man.
You wasn't a room for improvement, nigga.
Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga.
Hey, I remember going back when I would go on Dat Piff. Shout out to Dat Piff. Rest in peace, the legend. When I would go on there, like you just start typing the names. Hey, if you ever been on Dat Piff and you type in the niggas' names, you about to get 100 custom made ass projects and niggas sneaking their own shit on. And I dead ass thought that was room for improvement. I thought some niggas
shout out to them niggas, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas be like, oh yeah, don't check out this Drake tape here, and it's like, nigga, this is not him. Like, what are you doing? But I dead ass thought that was room for improvement. I was like, this ain't real. Like, this ain't
Drake featuring Lil Wayne and DMX and Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z. Like, word? For
real? Like, damn, they dropped the joint tape.
Hey, niggas had Tyga featuring Adele. I was like, we doing a lot. They'll
have me thinking some shit was real. Like, they'd be like, damn, they dropped the tape together.
The fake joint mixtape covers used to be crazy.
That's what, and I've said this story before.
AI can never repeat that glory.
Creativity.
I didn't listen to fucking Problems for like a week because I just knew that shit wasn't real. These niggas
thought it was a fugazi.
Yeah, I'm like, niggas said 2 Chainz, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Kendrick, and I'm like, nah, this some bullshit. And then I heard it outside, and I was like, wait, this a real song? Like y'all niggas ain't like y'all got the same link on that piff.
That's like if the top of 2026 came out and some nigga said new Drake and Kendrick album, joint album dropping.
See, the way the world works now, though, I might buy that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I might think that's real first.
I mean, you would never know with AI.
Man, look, Nate. Oh shit!
I gotta get to this game interview on Club Shay. See what type of bullshit he talking about.
Shout Red Rose Royce ceiling.
Shout out my nigga Chuck Taylor. Don't get disrespectful, and you still got to live on the West Coast.
That nigga's explanation for that shit was so wild. That nigga said it was an unreleased song. Like, okay, duh. And then he's like, and so that was just my thing because it was an unreleased song. I'm like, nigga, that's not what he asked you. He said, why do you start every freestyle the same? And you just like, I just had this one unreleased shit. I'm like, nigga, everybody got unreleased songs. Like, nobody is expecting you to actually have a freestyle, but like, And you can tell, like, I hate when a nigga says some shit that's like obvious or dumb, and they act like that shit's revolutionary. Like, you know what I mean, man? Like, nigga, no, nobody knows what you mean. Nobody
that might have just been his favorite unreleased shit.
you still got to live on the West Coast, Justin.
They don't like that nigga. I'm more liked on the West Coast than Game is. Tell me I'm lying.
You got more clout than Chuck T.
I think you lying.
And he can rap. And I've said that. And I probably listen to the album where this nigga had pregnant bitches smoking a J. I'm like,
I would never listen to shit like that.
Shout
out my nigga Gang though. Like, see, you trying to say you listen to the bullshit to make sure you still safe over there. I feel it. I respect it.
Man, look.
Call day.
No, going back and listening to documentary, it's so funny because it's just like, damn, 50. You could hear like 50 was writing them songs.
I was just scrolling. I seen the little clip from the little club. I didn't actually listen to it, but the title said, the game says the only person that can compete with him in verses is 50 Cent.
Nigga, that's because those are his records. Like,
right, let's just say you can't use nothing that he had anything to do with him. What?
It's a rap.
Unless you're gonna play every version of One Blood.
It's slow for JC on.
You gonna play every One Blood remix you got.
Hey, niggas' real names are always funny. I don't know why, but like, if you've gone by like alias and like that's how niggas know you as a celebrity, like whatever your real name get brought up, that shit is just always funny. What you call it? Man. So we're ranking next week. I'm assuming get 1 through 10 as far as like a combined list. I did want to clarify because I can imagine someone asking the question. Is the 20-year period basically to cut out 50? Like that way, like you just exclude that era of like early mixtapes. Because I think when I was looking at the G Unit tapes, if we're going directly until 05, I feel like all of his shit was obviously before then.
No, I mean, even say we did the top 10 mixtapes of the last 25 years. Let's say we even started 2000. I don't think the list would change that much.
Do you think 50 is a... my bad.
No, go ahead, bro.
I was like, do you feel like... Because now I feel about 50 tapes and the G Unit shit is like, it's volume over necessarily like, oh, this one defined project, right? Like this one shit that just shoots to the top versus he was just... Like they were everywhere. And I listened to... There was a clip of an old interview and it was really smart what he did, which is once he knew he had it, he was comparing like, I forget who he was interviewing, but like he's like, do you know the second member of D12 or do you know the second member of the Lunatic? And he was like, it's 50. So those are his guys, right? Because that's M, and to quote Carlos Miller, 50 fucks for two people. But he's like, he made it a point. When he knew he had it, it was like the labels obviously like if you Eminem, like niggas, the labels don't want to give a fuck about anyone's doing a D12. They want the next Eminem album. Or the Lunatics don't give a fuck about the Lunatics. We want the next Nelly album. 50 was like,
niggas know the Lunatics. I know Bizarre.
Bizarre. Con artist. I know that. Eminem. Obviously.
Bizarre, the way Bizarre raps, nobody should know Bizarre. Like
niggas know some niggas from the Lunatics. Shout out to Murphy Lee. Shout out to my nigga Slow Down. Shout out to my nigga Keywan.
Is niggas now that the doc is out? Is niggas still allowed to play Shake Your Tail Feather? Or is that like
Shake Your Tail Feather? Oh, you talking about the nigga? Hell no, I'm not playing Shake Your Tail Feather. That got Nelly and Puffy in it. Hell no, that's crazy.
I'm like, is that on the list? Like, then we can't get no more. Like,
hell no.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. So I guess we're coming to the same conclusion here as we wrap up mixtape. So that 50 was more of a volume thing, not necessarily like a solid. Because what would be the top G Unit mixtape?
Like G Unit tape.
G Unit 50, like I kind of
/50
together. Yeah.
Whichever tape got Ghetto Quran, I think.
Which one?
And I want to say that is that Guess Who's Back or 50 Cent is the Future? Which one is that?
I think 50 Cent is the Future.
That's probably the best one.
50 Cent is the Future is rated #1 according to Medium. And them niggas never lied to me, mainly because I met them 30 seconds ago when I Googled it. Like, niggas only had 30 seconds. Which I think 50 Cent is the Future is probably the most well known anyway, so I think that would make a lot of people's lists. Yeah. These niggas just pointing guns at you on fucking mixtape cover. Shout out to 50 Cent, man.
Ghetto Quran is on Guess Who's Back, but I do think 50 Cent's The Future is the best tape. And shout out to Yayo for one of my favorite. This wasn't during the mixtapes, but I just saw Tony Yayo and I wanted to shout out Tony Yayo for having one of my favorite diss record lines when he said, "Fat Joe ain't a gangster, he's scared to fly."
Shout out to Fat Joe. The podcast is funny. Oh shit. What else we got here? I don't have a levels for this week. Again, I've been sick, and so I don't got a levels, but I do want to go through here real quick. Oh fuck y'all! Don't be doing that shit. I wanted to go through everybody's favorite fake sport. And I wanted to go through and do some.
Oh, brother!
Quick. We almost had the first place Chicago Bears still, but then y'all niggas wanted to go and lose to the Packers. But
life happens.
I like Chicago. Let me share this real quick. We're gonna run down the games here. Let me share the screen. I know we technically already kind of talked about it, but the way this gets released, we kind of cheating around timelines here. But Tony, for the people that are hearing this now, and we'll hear you again, obviously, in the morning. How you feel about your Ravens' chances now at 6-7 to make the playoffs?
To make the playoffs. Do I feel strong? Do I not? I just want this season to be over, honestly. I'm just tired of watching this. I'm tired of watching football, let alone the Ravens play football. So the quicker we can get to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl, the quicker I can fully focus on basketball. That's the way I see it.
You got any good do you make season long bets at all?
Nah, I don't. I haven't. Shit, I haven't touched since it was announced that the NFL and fucking since it was announced that ESPN and DraftKings will be working together, I have not placed a single bet. They haven't gotten a dime from me. I know the jokes and the finesse when I smell it.
That is crazy. But I will say, and I'm gonna watch it literally once we're done here, is ESPN. Not that y'all will take this. This is a threat, but not that y'all will actually hear it. So it makes it less incriminating. Y'all better not fuck up the Stuart Scott doc. Like, whatever the budget is, like, it better be appropriate and it better be correct. That being said, again, can't incriminate myself. They ain't gonna hear it anyway. Going through the games tomorrow, Thursday night football, Falcons, Buccaneers. Who we sliding with in that game?
I'm gonna respond to these questions with emojis. So we're gonna give this one a big poop emoji.
Baker was an early season MVP candidate.
2 poop emojis.
I'm gonna go. Hey, no, that was. Hey, find out again. Nigga's real name is funny as fuck. Did y'all see Raheem Morris's full name?
It's not Raheem Morris.
It's not Raheem Morris.
That's crazy.
Fuck? What is it?
Raheem.
No, where is it? No. Or is it Todd Bowles? Was it Todd Bowles' full name? Maybe I'm getting
Todd Bowles' real name is not just Todd Bowles.
Where the fuck these niggas? Hold on.
You are lying.
Nah, see, I'm gonna do it on my phone so I don't leak sound. See, because I was looking up because I was laughing because I listened to Sherm and Sherm brought up
Raheem Morris' middle name is Amin. So
Raheem Amin. That's crazy.
Let's see here.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, see DeJounal. See, right? Like I'm like, wait a minute.
DeJounal Raheem Amin Morris, brother. This is who Arthur Blank is paying checks to every goddamn week. DeJounal Raheem Amin Morris.
Nigga, that's like a fake name. Like you submit that shit to me.
That's like one of them ones that was what they was doing the NFL draft shit.
Like this nigga created player. Like he just like when they got to import new draft classes, like when they run out of shit, they just start throwing names on niggas like
Jack Marius Tech Theratrix.
Yeah, DeJounal Raheem Morris.
I'm like, oh shit, Google had me fucked up. So I was like, man, I just saw this shit. Because I was telling y'all about I forget Julio Jones is not just named Julio Jones. So when Sherm
which is criminal. They doing the NBC introduction. This nigga say DeJounal Raheem Morris. Hofstra.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck. That being said, I'm picking the Bucks because I would never. I've believed in the Falcons the last 3 years, and I've just been disappointed every time. So I'm done believing in the niggas whatsoever. So I got
3 years is crazy.
I kept seeing the draft picks, and I was like, y'all niggas y'all gotta like Robinson, Pitts, Drake London. I just knew. I'm like, y'all niggas gotta figure it out. Boy, was I wrong.
Raiders, Eagles. I'm gonna give a Easter bunny emoji.
You can't skip. We gotta go left. We gotta go. Who are you picking, Will? For Falcons, Bucks.
The Bucks.
Ravens, Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
The exasperated emoji, the tired emoji, the Popeyes lady meme.
I need my bet to hit, man. Ravens. I got Ravens.
I'm not even going to discuss how I was right all along. I'm not even going to mention how I knew
they were winning games. That's all I'm saying. They were winning games,
and they couldn't score a point, nigga.
Hey, man, look, I'm just saying, like, I'll just say it. Look, I tried. That's all I got. I tried. Raiders, Eagles. Oh, they pulled the bunny, by the way.
Jalen Hurts threw 4 interceptions.
Nigga had 5 turnovers. Nigga went full Nathan Peterman.
He was throwing up cheese sandwiches out there, boy.
That shit was that. I tried to
defend
Jalen Hurts. It's been a rough week to try to defend Jalen Hurts.
Cardinals, Texans. Hey, Jacoby Brissett might perish. Them boys play football like it's 2004. Like they
shout
hit
out
shit.
to Chiefs fans for being like the Chiefs players like being upset that fucking the safety lit up Rashee Rice. I'm like, nigga, that's literally what safeties did every year, every game. But like up until 5 years ago, niggas didn't even know safeties. They used to never ask how does a safety cover. They used to say, can you hit a nigga so hard you dislodge the ball from him? I got. See, this would be my trap game. I'm curious what the spread is for the Cardinals. This would be my trap game for the Texans. But
talking about trap game. Only trap that game got is the trap they finna have the Cardinals offense in.
I'm about to say Jacoby Brissett gonna be trapped.
I would bet the spread. I would probably do the Cardinals because it's probably over a 7-point spread, and Houston's offense still ain't fixed. Like I know CJ threw up a couple shit to a couple passes to Nico Collins, and I'm like, nigga, I could throw up to Nico Collins.
Sure.
Chargers Chiefs. I could throw a ball 40 yards. Chargers Chiefs.
Chargers Chiefs. It better be the Chiefs.
I got final score 13-13 and OT. These niggas get a tie.
I got the Chiefs, nigga. Shut up.
Bills Patriots. I wish nothing but bad on any AFC West team. I ain't changing. I wish even worse for the Raiders. Them niggas said they in a season from hell. I said, you're not down far enough.
That's real hate. Hate.
I need y'all niggas to do some what year the Lions go defeated?
Defeated is crazy.
2008.
Like y'all thought Matthew Stafford's gonna fix that team? Oh man.
Give me Josh Allen.
I'm rolling.
I think New England fans are getting a little crazy, and I like Drake May. I think y'all getting a little crazy comparing Drake May to Josh Allen, and I think that's going to show up on Sunday. To the game, this game, 5 million people at least will watch Jets Jaguars, if not more. This is why society is failing.
Look at this schedule. Like, look at this slate. People spend their Sunday watching this sport.
It's bad. Because you only got to get one game, though. So niggas in, like, the morning slot will watch either the Chargers, Chiefs, or I guess Bills, Patriots ain't a terrible morning game. Ain't terrible. It's worse.
Is this if it's snowing in New England, that could be very funny.
I don't know if the snow affects Josh. That nigga built it.
Colts Seahawks. No, it wasn't funny because of him. Phillip Rivers playing the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle.
Now you want to talk about a nigga who might die on the field?
How fast will it take for him to tear his Achilles?
That nigga was stretching. It looked like this shit hurt. Like this nigga was stretching. That
nigga just turned 44 3 days ago. He about to go out there and play one of the best defenses in the NFL. This is insane. This is insane. This sport is not real. Lions Rams should be good. Should be.
For context, and this is why, and I shared this earlier, I'm like, this is why Brady playing until 45 is not normal. And, because everybody saw Rivers at 44 is like, oh, that's insane. And it's like, Tom damn near was MVP at 44. But that's why there's one of him.
See, like I said, before we get out of here, like I said, man, if you got fine shit at the crib, you don't mind wrapping it up and going home. Phillip Rivers came back.
That's because that nigga never wrapped it up.
Tom Brady threw his fine shit away for the love of the game.
That's a different type of dedication.
That's a different type of nigga, man.
Then the nigga retired.
That's some Michael Jordan shit. Like that's the type of that's the type of shit you got to be willing to do to be the GOAT. Tom Brady decided not to retire was like him putting the nail in the coffin.
No,
Pat White could probably get him to hang it up right now.
Tom Brady said, "I'm gonna choose the dirty over you. You know I ain't scared to lose you."
Brittany Mahomes could probably tell Pat to wrap it up right now. He'd be like, "All right, cool."
Nah, Pat might play till he 50.
If that nigga a real nigga, he'll play to his last breath is on that field. If he got to go home to Brittany Mahomes.
That's what I said. I'm like, I was doing it. When we was doing
it ain't no way if Pat Mahomes knew he was gonna be Pat Mahomes, he wouldn't have married her.
Nah, he wouldn't have did it. He would at least got some. He would at least got better milk because it would have been milk. It would have been nothing else. It would have been milk for sure, but it would have been better milk.
Yeah. If he would have knew he was gonna be the nigga the way he was the nigga. Travis Kelce would be looking at Taylor Swift sitting next to Pat Mahomes.
Imagine that couple.
I don't want to.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus type of nigga.
I was gonna say Tom's such a sicko. Like that nigga retired, said I'm home now, kids, and then they went back to work for the NFL. Nigga still missed Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like,
you think Tom Brady eat Thanksgiving food? Tom Brady probably had a motherfucking biscuit in his life.
He had to make sure Giselle knew nigga know he's still on TV every Sunday.
Tom Brady, I don't know if he's damn.
You can't watch football without seeing me.
Again, I'm jealous of being a good NFC team. Niggas over here got Tony Romo. It's a rough life.
Did you see it? Did you see that, Jim? Did you see how Josh's arms just look when he throws the ball?
The shit, and then Ryan Clark, and I got a Ryan Clark on Monday, and then Ryan Clark had the audacity to tweet, Mahomes is actually underrated. We don't talk about his greatness enough. I'm like, nigga, I just watched on Sunday Night Football CJ Stroud throw a pass, and then Chris Collins would go, man, Mahomes got that in him too. Like, nigga, what? Like, you could have just talked about what just happened, not pan over to the fucking nigga sitting on the bench, losing the game.
Like, the dick riding is at an all-time high. It's getting out of control.
It's so insane. Like, and then I'll forever hate Tony Romo for that arm punch shit. That is the worst form of like football analysis I've ever heard in my life. Like, this nigga, he did an arm punt basically. He's down to 2.
It's hard to call a game objective when you on your knees for most of it.
True. Panthers Saints. What's the emoji? Tyler
Panthers Saints. What's the emoji? I hope it's the Panthers.
This is the kind of game the Panthers lose. It ain't like a potential 1 seed. These niggas don't get up for them.
The
Panthers play like I saw that the other day. The Panthers play like they like a perennial Super Bowl champion. Them niggas only get up for the big games. Face the other teams and be like, oh, y'all asked.
The Saints getting back-to-back wins against the NFC South leaders would be very funny to me.
Shout out to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is coaching. His team sucks, but Kellen Moore is coaching. Browns Bears. Does Myles Garrett get the sack record today on Sunday?
Fuck no.
Where he at now? What's the number now?
20 still?
Nigga, 20 still.
Did he get I'm just saying because he didn't get a sack last game, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He got one?
He got one last game.
Okay.
Niggas. So ironically, 20, right? the only team that has shut him down is the Jets. Like, he had nothing in that game. It was kind of wild.
I mean, that'll happen when the quarterback running for his damn life.
And Membu has been, he ain't going to get the credit because he's on the Jets and they stink. Membu's been one of the best rookies in this class. But yeah, no, Miles. Who's the Bears left tackle, Will?
Fucking, who, Ozzy? I don't know if we got Ozzy or Theo, one of these young niggas.
I'm going to pray for that nigga.
Oh, if you think Miles is getting anything but double team, you don't watch your mind.
Nigga, he gets triple teamed to still get sacks.
Okay, you're gonna have to pray for multiple niggas now.
I'll pray for I just pray for
That's real. That's real.
Like don't just pray for the one. Don't pray for the left tackle. Pray for him, the tight end that's helping, the running back that's helping, the tight end that's helping.
Like, no, but they don't put the sacks given up on their record. Them niggas get blown by or destroyed. They don't say, oh, he gave up a sack. They put that shit right on the left tackle. Like, nigga, you gave that up.
The Bears winning the game though.
Shout out to Shador. And it's -20. Or that's what the projector is.
That nigga hooping.
How cold is it in Chicago right now, Will?
It ain't that. It's like 30 something right now. That ain't crazy. I meant to send you a screenshot yesterday because it's supposed to be single digits fucking. Let me see what day is that. One day coming up.
Him saying that's not too crazy, and I'm like, yeah, he kind of right. That's not too crazy.
Saturday is supposed to be 2. That's the high. The high is 2. Sunday the high. Oh no, I'm sorry. Saturday the high is 19. The low is 2 degrees.
Nigga, it's 65.
Brother, Sunday
right
the low is -4 degrees.
Yeah, Sunday the low is negative for the high is 11.
They playing football out there, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get like, this is why football is stupid. Caleb Williams is a smart human being. I think he graduated. I don't know if he got all his credits from USC. But anyway, like a smart human being, and he's going to wake up Sunday morning and decide, you know what? I'm going to risk getting slammed to the ground by a nigga who's 6'4", 295 running full speed at me. And he going to smile. And he going to think it's a great time.
And you can't even take a step on the ground too hard in a single-digit weather. That shit go through your whole body.
That's gonna be a tough game. And not even because of the teams playing, but the weather is gonna be whooping ass.
Sunday the low is 52 out here.
Is that Titans and 49ers I see?
It is Titans and 49ers.
No, let's wrap this up.
I got the 49ers by 40.
Ew, we got Vikings Cowboys for Sunday Night Football. Yeah, and
Dolphins. Nah, we don't got shit. The country got that. I will not be watching that game.
See, this is some bullshit because y'all can't talk like team bias or not. Y'all can't tell me they couldn't have flexed Denver Green Bay to the
Sunday night game. Fuck Denver, the Rams and the Lions. Like, you got options.
Like, man. How
I'd rather watch Phillip Rivers
the Seahawks or something.
Be paralyzed on the field.
I was about to say
put Phillip Rivers. See, we can all watch. We can all watch the death of
Phillip Rivers coming back to leave in the ambulance.
DeMar Hamlin being more known. DeMar Hamlin being more known for like dying on the field and coming back to life than actually playing football. It's crazy. Shout out to
Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, that first sack from Leonard Williams, and everybody take that knee because he been down too long, brother. Brother.
Hey, yo, I remember they were saying DeMar Hamlin was supposed to win comeback player of the year, and like the nigga didn't even play. Like he was just on the team.
The nigga was ass. Like before he like, I guess he was gonna get comeback player of the year just for actually coming back. I mean, like,
him getting comeback player of the year, and Joe Flacco being like, nah.
Hold on.
Wait, like, is DeMar Hamlin on the roster?
He should
be on the Bills still.
DeMar Hamlin. You remember they were saying like they cloned DeMar Hamlin. Like, come on, I don't think we just cloned anybody.
This nigga ain't played this year.
They wasted the cloning the attack on DeMar Hamlin.
Y'all trying to convince niggas DeMar Hamlin was a clone. Why would they? Come on, my nigga.
They said
of all the niggas they could have cloned. They could have cloned Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Y'all telling me this? Y'all saying fuck that? We got DeMar Hamlin.
That was more. It was more funny because we'll end on this. Is Tom just voluntarily told somebody like, "Yeah, I cloned my dog like a couple years ago," and he's like, "I've been into that shit for a while," and then they found the facility and like the timeline, and it's like 20 something years ago is when he got involved with it, and it's like, well, Drake made 23. And now niggas is like, we cloned the GOAT.
Imagine.
I'd be pissed. If you clone this nigga and you tell me the Patriots get Tom Brady and his clone, I'd be pissed. Like, I would be upset. Like, y'all niggas can't just give them everything.
That wouldn't change your life no different than the last 20 years.
Hey, listen, man. Tom Brady had a losing record against the Broncos. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He got
sure.
At the end.
Sure, why not?
The Broncos gave him his first playoff loss. Champ Bailey, he threw that shit in the end zone. Champ ran that bitch back for like 99 yards. And you want to talk about a nigga who died on a field? Champ Bailey ran 100 yards in Denver, Colorado, and that nigga laid in the end zone for about a good 5 minutes.
The day Champ Bailey died on the field is when Torrey Smith had his ass in the torture chamber.
And with that, appreciate everybody for listening to today's episode. I hate that shit because who the fuck? What former player said that? I think it was because Chris wasn't on the team yet. Somebody said it. Some former Bronco was like talking about that game, and he was like, "I thought we was good," and then I saw Torrey Smith running by Champ, and I was like, "Oh, that's just a one-time thing." He's like, then I saw him do that shit again, and I was like, "All right, I gotta actually play now because it ain't." He's like, that was the day I knew like it wasn't Champ no more. It was like it was Champ Bailey was down on the other side of me, like the different nigga was playing.
That nigga Torrey Smith had 2 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Before we wrap this up, I want to tell you, fantasy football niggas, I'm gonna start disrespecting y'all if y'all keep sending me bullshit trades. I mean, luckily the trade deadline is passed now, but I had a nigga trying to trade me Travion Henderson for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Hey, you should like slash his tires.
Travion Henderson for Jahmyr Gibbs.
He tried that. Yeah. Listen. He tried to trade me, and then like he was trying to trade me Caleb Williams, and y'all know like I fuck with Caleb, shout out to him, but I'm not gonna overpay for this nigga. Like you done lost your right nigga. Like because I like you think just cause I'm a Bears fan, I'm gonna overpay you for this nigga. I said fuck it. I went and got Shador on waivers. They said Dylan to the bench, and I was back in action.
He was cooking again.
What is you talking about? Shador just got me 49 points.
Gosh, damn.
Hey, Kevin Stefanski. Count your days, nigga.
My quarterback was horrible this year. That's why I was trying to trade for a quarterback, but it wasn't going to be Caleb, and that's my nigga. But I had motherfucking Aaron Rodgers on my team. He was a quarterback, Bo Nix. And I had Justin Fields until his ass got hurt, so I dropped him. You know, he'd be all right for fantasy. And then I went and got Shador.
Rushing yards.
Yeah. So
y'all can't see me, but I'm holding my left wrist up.
Hey, start ball on Sunday.
I know that's one of my
against the Packers.
I'm out of the playoffs.
Absolutely.
It's over. This league, I'm out of the playoffs. It's over with.
Damn. Is that a dynasty one?
This one is a dynasty.
You got Jahmyr Gibbs. You be good money next year.
So yeah, my other one that I did that was a keeper. I think that's the one I'm finna kill them niggas because I got Jahmyr Gibbs and Puka. I traded at the beginning of the season, literally the first week of the season this year, and I shout out to my nigga Keon Coleman for going off in week 1. Cause like him going off in week 1, I literally traded a nigga him for Kyron Williams. And that nigga didn't do shit since then. I went and picked him up off waivers because the nigga he dropped Keon Coleman. I went and picked him back up. So it was basically like I traded you for nothing. You just gave me Kyron Williams, and I got Blake Coleman on my bench. Shout out to them niggas, man.
Media training. With that being said, appreciate everybody. There's a lot of shit in my head, man. I see this. That's how I differentiate what I say and what I don't. Appreciate everybody for listening. As always,
you could have been a Rams fan.
Nigga,
wrap it up.
Nigga, what? What was I going to St. Louis? I ain't like Nelly that much.
How you tell me back when I was in St. Louis? You wasn't fucking
back
with
when I was in St. Louis. I could have had
like,
Nelly, Albert
from
Pujols.
Denver,
That's kind of crazy. St. Louis had Albert Pujols, Nelly, and the greatest show on turf. That's a hell of a. That's a nice little.
Who the best rapper from Denver, Colorado? Oh, all right. Wrap it up.
I'm trying to think who the fuck. I'm like, that ain't just like a state you thought like, oh yeah, who the best? Who the best from there? Like,
do your history on the West Coast, nigga.
Who's?
That's the West Coast.
Let's see what the AI overview tell me.
Chuck Taylor.
So this is saying that the best rappers from Colorado are Black Pegasus.
Oh, you know that's your type of rapper. You know that's the type. You know that's the type of nigga Justin to fuck with. You heard that new Black Pegasus?
Think about was Hobson.
You want to say about
nigga calling himself Black Pegasus and thinking that shit fire is
crazy. You got something you want to say? You got something you want to say?
Right. You kiss your dogs if I'm just.
I did not. You guys see the angle's wild.
I was just asking.
Nah, this one my oldest though. This one's Annie. Hey man, with that being said, appreciate y'all for listening. As always, don't forget, check us out YouTube, wherever you get your podcast from, and we're gonna be back next week. And we're gonna have I had that top 10 from, they said nigga named Trey Rich, best rapper from Colorado. So I'm gonna get y'all up to game on the 10 best rappers from Colorado.
For sure.
Hey, appreciate y'all, and we're gonna catch y'all next week. We out.
Peace.